everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live Ship Strike Season number 2. This is the start of the trilogy. This is something we've been working on for some time, probably 2 years, where the faction wars are related to the ship strike, which is related to what we're going to do Wednesday night, which is the castle strike. So we've tested it. We've seen all 3 of them, and this is the first time we're actually rolling it out. So we start Season 2 tonight. Then we've got kind of the retaliation raid with Castle Strike. So if you are the home team tonight, you will be raiding on Wednesday night. And then next week, you'll be playing the team that you are playing tonight in Faction Wars. And those penalties that come up Wednesday night could be a big part of that. So I'm super, super excited to get this thing going on tonight. You guys ready to get down to business? So you guys might have saw the previous screen we had up there with the brackets. So I promise we do a season. There's some pleasure and there is some pain. So the pleasure, certainly, regular season. Y'all remember? Sly was 3-0 in a regular season. Who remembers that? Give me triple nines if you remember how dominant they were. And then we got to the tournament, and we ended up with Mir and Ark in the finals. And Ark pulled out the win against Mir. But Vox had the pity fish, and we will have that up again this year. So you don't want to be dead last. But the cool thing about this season's Ship Strike, now that we played 4 or 5 games, is this will be ongoing all throughout the year. So you'll play a game in January, you'll play a game in February, and you won't play a game in March. Then you'll play in April and May, and then we'll skip June. So the last week of the month, you're going to have these. So this is going to be a really, really cool year-long season. And then what are we doing? What do we do in December? What is December? What month do we call it with Play Dead Live? Because we've got some crazy good events every single December where it's Grand Championship month, right? Championship month, December. So we'll have that. We'll have Castle Strike. We have so many cool things set up for all of you guys. So I'm looking forward to it. So I did have some news, and I already, I shared it earlier, but because I will not be at the event this Saturday, so there'll be no live stream this Saturday. Normally we'd have a death drop going. Deadly Dimes message. I didn't message Dimes. She voluntarily said, "Hey, I want to do an event since you're not going to be there, Kills, and I think a lot." Well, let me not even think. Who is going to be there to support Deadly Dimes when it is dime time on Saturday night? I need to see your name in chat right now. Show some support. She's going to make it. She's going to try to make it bigger and better than the Game Over event. Bigger and better than Craven's Creatures. Bigger and better than the Messenger of the Lord. All right. So I am looking forward to a really, really good event. I want to hear all about it. This will be our 4th one. And again, there may be another opportunity in the next couple months. Something else comes up that one of you guys can host your own event. But this is the 4th one, so I'm pretty excited about this. All right. I mean, we do have a little bit of time. So a couple things that I also want to remind you is because this is a new season, we will be keeping up with our MVPs, with our whoever sinks a ship, because that's a big part of our culture as we get into the Max Awards. So we do keep stats. We will have standings. So you're going to be able to see a faction war standing, a ship strike standing, and a castle strike standing. So I've already heard, Sly's pretty good at this old castle thing. They were good rating before. Well, we'll see. Times have changed. Will Sly be the castle strike champions? Or are the rest of y'all ready? Because we know it takes a little bit more than just PvP in Castle Strike now. It takes a little bit of that skill. Got to find those keys. It takes a concerted effort. then it takes good decision making, good instincts. All right, so our first match tonight is going to be Team Box versus Team Mirror. Because there is no home field advantage like the playoffs, we just go road team, home team, road team, home team. Of course, we will end with the home team. But remember, you're fighting for home field advantage because in the playoffs, you get a second move. So it's normal rules tonight. The main advantage of being the home team tonight is you do get the final move. All right, real quick with the rules, you guys know a couple things that I'm looking for. The zone, the smoke, and the type of grenade that you use. You do have one legendary play as a team the captain can use. You have one prevention, and you have one blue. Captains tonight are going to be Dr. Die and Justice. Look at that. Former teammates squaring off as captains against each other tonight. So the thing I'm looking for, Dr. Die and Justice, is when I read the move, if you're going to do something, whether it's a real move or bluff, you have to say wait immediately, okay? Got to type wait so I know. And then you can type your move to that. Remember, you have to use 240 grenades or higher to hit. Bunkos will reveal. And with that being said, I'm going to take you down to the harbor of Mere Manor, and let's see what our teams are tonight. All right, we've got, oh boy, Team Box, with all those players they used to have, are short tonight and have a bomb in one of their boats. Yes, they do. So when we get down to that, we will have to skip that player, so that's going to be advantage Mirror, but we've seen people win with this. All right, so it'll be Ship Strike will be Dr. Die as the captain, then Justice, then Trigger, then JJ, then Cat, then Kel, then Crimson, then Lexicon, we got Nightshade, Cardinal Chad, then Cyborg Rambo, which is going to be played by Trigger, then Cyborg Hendrix, which will be played by Justice, then we got Ray Jin, played by Cat, Luxor, played by JJ. We skip a move, and then we got Problem Child, which would be played by Kel. All right? So, it is now exactly 8:30. Dr. Die. Let's kick off Season 2 of Ship Strike. Pretty awesome when we get to a second season of something, isn't it? It means that the first season was a success. Dr. Die going to kick off season number 2 with her target. All right, Dr. Die, let's get that move. She's going to go Trixie, G7, and B2. All right, I got Trixie, B7, G7, B2. It is en route, Justice. G7. G7 is a miss. B2 is also a miss. Justice, you're up. Trixie, A3, B4. Trixie to A3, B4. is en route. A3 is a miss. B4 is also a miss. Trigger your move. Remember, games are exactly 1 hour, and then we stop them. Trigger going to drop seal. Smart move. And Trigger going to Trixie F6, C5. Trixie F6, C5. Justice says, hold up a minute. Going to play a blue. First blue of the game. Now, was Justice trying to protect something? Or was he trying to throw the other team off? We don't know, but he used a blue to stop it. JJ, you're up. JJ dropping a seal. Trixie D3, B6. Trixie to D3, B6. It's en route. D3 is a miss. B6 is a miss. Let's go over to Cat. Cat, your move. Cat going to drop a seal. Cat going C5. F7. C5. F7. Justice says wait. All right, Justice says, I'm going to prevent that. Says using his prevention, he still has his legendary left. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, your move. We got Kel, then Crimson, then Lexicon. Kel going to max seal Hendrix. Bunko, D5, D8. Max Seal to Hendricks. Bunko D5, D8. It is en route. Diana type wait. Okay, give me your move. Captains, a little bit quicker, please. I'd not called a target, so I'll give her the wait. So, what is your response? Crimson going to prevent it. All right, first prevention off the board for both teams. All right, let's go over to Crimson. Crimson, post your move. Crimson dropping a seal. She says, I've seen enough. I'm going to take a risk and go Vlad's to C5. All right. Vlad's to C5. Is en route. Now, it was a little peculiar that they put a seal down on Hendricks, right? That might have tipped their hand. Hendricks' seal is broken. So that Vlad's to C5 breaks Hendricks' seal. All right, let's go to Lexicon. Lexicon, your move. We got Max Seal to Hendricks. Bunko F5 D7. Bunko F5 D7. Dr. Dye says, wait, we're going Judas that. Using their legendary play, Judas, which is in the possession of Crimson, and I'm in the possession, of Trigger. Crimson's like, yeah, give me a Judas. Trigger, how's it feel using that Judas? Pretty cool, right? Where we're redirecting it to. All right. I don't know if we've ever had a Trixie in the history of Play Dead Live. I don't know if we've had a Trixie Judas, but the way it would work is you can only pick one target for that grenade to hit. Because in Ship Strike, it consolidates. So C5, Justice. They're going to redirect that Judas over to Hendricks. Does it hit? Does hit. It is going to break Hendricks' seal. All right, let's go to Nightshade. Nightshade, your move. Box, do we have Nightshade? Is Aiden in the house? Y'all are playing too well for a second bomb. There he is. All right, going to go Seal. Vlad's to C5, Justice. It hits. All right. All right, C5 is a hit. Hendricks, Res and Restore. That would be you, Justice. There you go. All right, let's go to Cardinal, your move. Nightshade with the first hit of 2025 in season number 2. Congratulations, Nightshade. Do we have the Cardinal? Teams, captains, do me a favor. We're going to have to ask your teams to pick up the pace a little bit. We're still in round number 1, and we're 15 minutes in. So we got to have players ready to go, full attention. Is Cardinal here? All right. We're skipping Cardinal. And that area becomes a bomb. All right. That might have just evened the game up. Rambo. Would be Trigger. Dropping a Seal. B6, C3, Trixie. All right, B6, C3. En route. B6 is a miss. C3 is also a miss. Hendricks, your move. One second. All right. Sorry, back. All right, Hendricks. Max Seal. Mazig Sibo. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's it's a Max Sibo. All right, we're gonna go Max Seal Justice. Okay, I think that's what it is. Max Seal to Justice. Okay, got it. Trixie F5 D7. Dr. Die playing a red blue. All right. All preventions and legends and blues are done except for one. Mir has one left. All right, Cat as Regin. We have Cat, and then we have JJ. All right, do we have Cat? Seal, Trixie, D5, C4. D5 and C4. D5 is a miss. C4. Also a miss. JJ, you're up as Luxor. We'll have JJ and Kel back to back. Dropping a seal. Going Trixie, G6, G8. G6 is en route. It is a miss. G8 is en route. Also a miss. Missed opportunity, perhaps. We skip the bomb, and Kel, you're up as problem child. Dropping a seal. Funko, D5 and D6. D5. Is a miss. D6 is also a miss. Dr. Dye, you're up. This next round will go faster because there's not a lot they can do, so make sure your players have their moves ready to go. Thank you, Dr. Dye. Seal, Trixie. C6, B5. Trixie, C6, B5. Is en route. Justice says wait. All right, Justice. This will be the final prevention of the game. Or final legend. Phantom Cape, JJ. All right, getting rid of seal on Dr. Dye. All right, so Dr. Dye, no seal for you. And this Trixie, one of those two do hit. One of those two is a hit. I can't tell you which one. Justice, your move. After Justice, we have Trigger. After Trigger, we have JJ. Nobody can stop any moves at this point. Justice, where are we going? What's your target? Max Seal to Kel. Wedding Crasher F5. Wedding Crasher F5 is a miss. Trigger, your move. Max Seal, Dr. Dye. Trixie A6, C7. A6 is a miss. C7 is also a miss. JJ, your move. JJ, Trixie, B8, G5. B8 is a miss. G5 is a miss. Cat, your move. We have Cat, Kel, and Crimson. Monster to C6. Now, interesting. Cat throwing to C6. Hoping that it's a two-seater. So she's gambling it's a two-seater because if she thought it was a three-seater, she would have thrown low. She gambled right. It is a bomb. It is the Cardinal, and it does sink the first ship. So calculated gamble there pays off. All right. One boat to 0. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, your move. Vox with an early lead. They sunk the first ship. Mir's still trying to find a ship. We got Kel, and then we got Crimson. Cat, first sunk ship of the season. All right, do we have Kel? Max Seal to Lexicon. Bunko D8 E7. D8 E7. One of those two is a hit. Only one of them. One of those two is a hit. Crimson, your move. Vlad's. All right. Vlad's cannot hit two targets. So because you played the grenade, I have to pick the first target, which is G1. Vlad's to G1 is en route. G1 is a miss. Lexicon, your move. 28 minutes left. Monster to D8. Monster to D8 is en route. Nightshade loses his seal. Nightshade, you're up. Monster to D8 hit Nightshade. Captains, I'm going to give a warning to both teams. If I have to wait more than 20 seconds to get a move in at this point in the game, we're going to skip the player. I got no answer for it except we don't have players at their keyboard ready to go. So last call for Nightshade's move. Max Seal himself. Trixie, H3, E3. H3 is a miss. E3 is also a miss. All right, we skipped the Cardinal. Trigger, you're up with Rambo. With Trigger, then Justice with Hendrix, then Cat with Regine, then Luxor. Trixie, H4, H5. H4 is a miss. H5, also a miss. Justice, you're up with Hendrix. Monster to D7. D7 is also a hit, and it's going to break Trigger's seal. Little fact-finding out there. Nice play by Justice. Regine, your move. We have Regine, and we have Luxor, then Kel, because we skip. So Cat, JJ, and Kel. Y'all need to have Cat refresh. I hate skipping moves, but her moves are taking almost a minute. E1, G3. E1 is a miss. G3 is also a miss. JJ, your move. We have JJ and Kel. Luxor, sad grenade to D7. D7 is a hit. Takes out. Trigger. Resin restore. JJ, second attack. Going to E7. Second attack to E7 is a miss. Kel, your move. With Problem Child. Kel with Problem Child. Monster to D8. It is a hit, and it's going to break Nightshade's seal. Dr. Dye, your move. Max Seal Nightshade. Smart. Trixie, A4, D2. A4 is a miss. D2 is a miss. Justice, your move. Monster to D8. Breaks Nightshade's seal. Trigger, your move. Got Trigger, JJ, and Cat. Cat, I'm giving you 30 seconds before your turn, because there's only 2 people ahead of you. Trigger, JJ, and then Cat. Type it in chat right now and be ready to hit the send button. Trigger. Trixie, A8, H8. A8 is a miss. H8 is also a miss. JJ, your move. Sad to D8. Nightshade, Resin Restore. They have each sunk a 2-seater. We got a tie game, everybody. JJ, get a bonus attack. What are you throwing? And also, JJ, type 2 of them, because you didn't give me a grenade on your last one either. So it has to be at least a 240. All right. Monster grenade to E3. E3 is a miss. All right, Cat, your move. Cat, Kel, and Crimson. Trixie, E8, E6. E8, E6 is en route. One of those two is a hit. One of the two. Can't tell you which one. All right, let's go to Kel. Kel, your move. Kel, Crimson, and Lexicon. "17 minutes left. All right, Bunko, F2, H6. F2, H6. F2 is a miss. Let me back this up. Hold up a second. Bunko, F2, H6. One of those two is going to be a hit. One of those two will be a hit. Will not reveal which one. Crimson, your move. Monster to G6. Monster to G6 is a miss. All right, we go Lexicon, then Nightshade, then Rambo. Lexicon, your move. Monster to H6. Monster to H6 is en route. Rajin lost his seal. Nightshade and Rambo. Nightshade, your move. Trixie, F3, E5. F3 is a miss. E5. Miss. Rambo, your move. Rambo and Hendricks. 13 minutes left. Trigger is Rambo. Trixie, A1, B1. A1 is a miss. B1 is also a miss. Hendricks, your move. Hendricks monster to F2. Monster to F2. Is a miss. Cat has Rage in. We have Rage in, JJ, and Kel. 12 minutes to go. Trixie, A3, C2. A3 is a miss. C2. No way C2 possibly could have been a hit because the two-seater's gone and that would have only been a two slot. So a miss and a miss. All right, we got Luxor and Kel back to back. JJ. Monster to H6. Monster to H6 is a hit. Regen, res and restore. All right, we go to Problem Child. Kel, your move. Mirror with a slight lead over Vox. Monster to G7. Monster to G7 is en route. It is a miss. All right, Dr. Die, you're up. It's the typical Vox game where they uncover half the map. And still looking for targets. We got Dr. Die, then we got Justice. Trixie, E2, D4. E2, D4. E2 is a miss, as a tight space there. And D4 is a miss. Justice, your move. 8 minutes to go until we get the first victor of season 2025. Bunko, H5, H4. One of those two is a hit. One of those two is a hit. Trigger, you're up. Trigger, JJ, and Cat. Trixie, E8, C8. One of those two is a hit. One of those two is definitely a hit. JJ, you're up. Bunko, H5, H7. Both of those are hits. Both of those are hits. Cat, your move. We have Cat, Kel, and Crimson. Monster to E8. Monster to E8 is a hit. Kel loses her seal. Let's go over to Kel. Kel, your move. 4 minutes to go. Both teams know a little something. We got Kel, Crimson, Lexicon, Nightshade, and Rambo. Seal Vlad's H5. Vlad's H5 is a hit. Gonna break Rambo's seal. Crimson, your move. Crimson, then Lexicon. Sad grenade to E8. It breaks Kel's seal. Would have gotten a second attack, but she just sealed. Lexicon, your move. Monster to H5. Monster to H5 is a hit. Trigger, Resin Restore with Rambo. Nightshade and then Rambo. Nightshade, your move. Sad Grenade to E8. All right. Kel, Resin Restore. Nightshade, throw a second attack. We're tied again. F8, what type of grenade to F8? Go ahead and type the grenade, but it does hit. It is going to break JJ's seal. All right, Trigger. 1 minute to go. Your attack with Rambo. We got Trigger and then Hendrix. These next two attacks could decide the game. Sad Grenade to F8. JJ, Resin Restore. Trigger, give me a second attack. G8 Monster. G8 Monster is going to break MPC seal. Justice. Give me your move. Monster to H7. Oh my gosh! He didn't try H5, he went H7. And y'all are not going to believe it. H7 was the bomb! Oh my gosh! Justice got the bomb and sunk the boat on the final attack. Oh my goodness. Justice sinks a 3-seater with this final launch of the game. They had the bomb in the 3-seater, not the 2-seater. And on the final toss of the game, he gets the win. Oh my goodness. Wow, what an ending. What an ending. He knew Rambo had no seal, so he took a chance that that was a bomb attack. Congratulations, Team Mir, starting out the season at 1-0. Vox, you guys covered a lot of the map. You finally got hot there at the end. But you threw a lot of buncos in those tight spaces. One thing about, see how they spread out the map, you guys were super repetitious, I guess, with some of the attacks. Either way, it's a learning experience. Good game. Team Mir starting out the season 1-0. Vox need to get that 7th player. That would have been huge. All right, what a game. What a game. Congratulations. Our MVP of the game is Justice. Justice sunk a battleship right there, and Justice gets the MVP award. Wow, wow, wow. What a good one. What a good one. All right, but it is a long season. And Vox will be back. And guess what? Vox will be defending Wednesday night against Mir. So we'll see how strong Mir is when Vox is guarding their castle on Wednesday night. So that'd be a lot of fun. All right. We're going to start this next one at 9:35 exactly. So this next one will start at 9:35, which means it will go to 10:35. It is exactly 1 hour. I'll take you to the map. We got Sly traveling to Ark. Now again, that means that Wednesday night, Ark will be raiding Sly. So there are no bombs mixed into this one. And the lineup is going to be as follows. We'll have Dimes, followed by Villar, followed by Bones, Julia, then Craven, then Jim, then Ocean Man, then Busy, then Football, then Dow, Animal, Pope, Tiny, played by Dimes, Gronk, played by Villar, Dolly, played by Bones, and Skylight, played by the Assassin. All right, and a big shout out to those of you that were playing two characters, when you play a cyborg, you play a couple. Good job. But having real players does help a lot because it does speed the game up so much. All right. Let's start this thing off. It's 9:35. Dimes. Give me your first move. Remember, Villar's the captain, Dimes the captain. Say wait if you want to stop something. We got a seal by Dimes. Trixie. C3, F6. Dimes lobbing to start it out. Trixie to C3, F6. And Sly was the regular season 3-0. Ark defending champions. All right, it is. Villar typing Wart. Is Dimes onto something already? Is Villar bluffing on the first attack? All right, Villar says wait. They're going to use a prevention, okay? Either Dimes is that good or Villar's trying to be that sneaky. All right, prevention team Ark. Villar, your move. And everybody playing, make sure you F5. All right, got a seal. Trixie, H3, A7. Dropping a seal. Trixie going to H3 and A7. All right, all right. Is Villar onto something? Are y'all messing with me or what? All right, Dime says prevention. We got two Trixies and both people using preventions early. Seems a little peculiar, but here we go. All right, Bones, you're up. Ma, can, bird, can. Yeah, I don't know. All right, Bones, give me that move. Dropping a seal. Bones, Trixie, C3F6. Looks like the last one. All right, they're gonna call Villar out and see if it was a real deal or a bluff. Villar, same Trixie, C3F6. She says, wait again. I guess she's gonna make y'all keep on keeping on. All right, playing a blue. Let's go over to Julia. Seal monster to H3. Julia says, I'm going to pick one of them and just throw at it. Monster to H3. Deadly dimes. All right, monster to H3 is en route. And it breaks Bones' seal. Craven Light, your move. I guess Villar was onto something. Craven Light, max seal Bones. Throwing a Trixie. Is that to C3F6? Trixie to C3F6. All right, they're going to play a legendary Phantom Cape to get rid of Bones' seal. Now, the Trixie does hit. We're going to find out how good of a bluffer Villar was. Hey, Craven, one of those two do hit. Both teams were on to something on their first attack. Interesting. One of those two is a hit, Craven Light. Gemstone, your move. Seal monster to H3. Gem dropping a seal. H3 is a hit. Bones, Res and Restore. Ocean Man, your move. Jim with the first hit of the season for Team Arc. I think it's the first game in Ship Strike history where both first players had a potential target on their first attack. We got Ocean Man and we got Busy. All right. He did have a comma there, so it's a Seal and a C3 Vlads. C3 Vlads is en route. Villar's got nothing left. So was that the one that was revealed? C3 is going to break Julia's seal. Busy Bee, your move. Do we have Busy? With Busy, Football, and Dow. Villar's your player here. There we go. Seal, Trixie, A1, B2. Trixie to A1, B2. Is en route. A1 is a miss. B2 is also a miss. Football, your move. Dropping a seal. C3 Red's Revenge. Woo! Busy to set Julia up for an epic death. Res restore Julia. Dow, your move. Football with the first hit for Team Sly. Monster H4 with a seal. Monster going to H4. They're throwing it. Taking that chance. It's en route. It's a miss. Animal, your move. Got Animal, Pope, Tiny, and Gronk. All right, we're going to skip Animal. Pope, your move. Animal will become a bomb. Monster H2 with a seal. Letting it fly to H2. H2 is a miss. Well, that certainly narrows it down. Tiny, you're up. We got Dimes and then Villar. Dropping a seal, D3 Vlads. D3 is en route. It is a miss. Villar, your move. We got Villar, Bones, and Julia. Gronk dropping a seal. Going G3. With a monster. G3 monster. Not a lot of drama. Dime says wait. What you got, Dime's going to use a blue. All right, Bones as Dolly. Bones going to get your move in. Dropping a seal, B3 Wedding Crasher. B3 Wedding Crasher is en route. That is a negative to the B3. Julia, you're up. Seal, G3 monster. G3 monster Dimes. She says, gonna hit. Is going to. No seal on Craven. Craven, Resin Restore. I was looking for that seal somewhere. I'm like, somebody had to put a seal on him. All right. But no sad grenade there. All right. It is a hit. Dimes, you're up. C2, Red's Revenge. C2. It's going to break Pope's seal. Valar, your move. F3 monster. Gonna break Dimes' seal. Dimes, I'll give you a chance. I'm sorry, I did not say en route. But it is F3 monster. She says, wait. Gonna Judas to C2. Final legendary out of play. Pope, Res and Restore. Bones, your move. Everything will hit going forward. Everything is gone. Wedding Crasher to C4 is en route. C4 is a miss. Julia, your move. F3 monster is going to break Dimes' seal. Craven Light, your move. C1 Vlad's. C1 Vlad's going to break Dow's seal. Gemstone, your move. F3 monster. F3 monster does sink a battleship. Dimes, Res and Restore. We got Arc with a 3-seater. Ocean Man, your move. C1, Reds Revenge. Ocean Man with the C1, Reds Revenge. Dow, Res and Restore. Each team missing golden opportunities there to play sad grenades with unsealed players. Would have given each of them a bonus move. Might come back to haunt one team or the other. Currently, we are tied, though. One ship to one ship. Busy Bee, your move. Got Busy, Football, and Dow. So far, 3 players have died. Do we have Busy? D3, D4, Trixie. D3 is a miss. D4, also a miss. Football, you're up. We got Football, Dow, and then Pope back to back because of the skip. Trixie, G3, D7. G3, D7. One of those two is a hit, Football. One of the two is a hit. Can't tell you which one. Dow, your move. Trixie, G7, A8. G7 is a miss. A8 is also a miss. Pope, your move. Pope, Tiny, and then Gronk. C5, D8. C5 is a miss. D8 is also a miss. Tiny, your move. D7, Red's Revenge. D7 is en route. D7 is a miss. Gronk, your move. Gronk, Dolly, and Skylight. Bunko, B4H7. B4H7. One of those two is a hit. Wow, you guys are playing very even. Typical Sly arc. One of those two is a hit. Dolly, your move. G3 Wedding Crasher is en route. G3 is going to break Jim's seal. Skylight, your move. Max seal Jim. Monster to B4. Going to break football seal. Dimes, your move. Already up to round 3. Max seal football. Teams are playing fast. G3 Vlad's. Going to break Jim's seal again. Valar, your move. Max seal Jim, B4 Monster. Break football seal again. Bones, you're up. Max seal football. G3 the other way. Gonna break Jim's seal again. Julia's going to max seal Jim, B4 Monster. We will seal Jim, and we'll break football seal. Craven Light, your move. Battle of max seals. Battle to find out more information. G3 Vlad's, he's got not much left. Gonna break Jim's seal. Gemstone, your move. Jim dropping a max seal on herself. She's got a B4 sad grenade. Football, res and restore. Gemstone. You get a second attack. Where's it going to go? Jim is 3 for 3 tonight on hits. What type of grenade to C7? C7 was a random attack, and it is a miss. Method to the madness. Ocean Man, you're up. G3 Vlad's going to break that seal. Busy Bee, you're up. A lot of time remaining. B3 Vlad's. B3 Vlad's is going to break Ocean Man's seal. All right, we go Football, Dow, and Pope. Football, your move. Going to max seal Ocean Man. G3 Sad Grenade. Nice. Jim, Res and Restore. Football, give me a second attack. This game could not be more even. F3 Vlad's. F3 Vlad's is a miss. Dow and then Pope. Wedding Crasher to B3. He's gambling a little bit. B3 is a miss. Oh, a costly error. He didn't go with what he knew. Pope, your move. That's my bad. Shit. All right, we got to backtrack. 1 sec. All right, B4. Busy's attack was a miss. All right, on Busy's attack, I removed Ocean Man's seal, so I got to back that move up. All right. So Ocean Man still has his seal. B3 was a miss. Football Master does not have to use his seal. So Football Master still has a max. Football Master. There's nobody else you can put the seal on, but he doesn't get charged for the seal because I called the wrong target. So max seal he saves it. G3 hits. He res and restores. He plays the F3 Vlads. Dow, you can redo your move because I inadvertently called B3 as a hit, and there is nothing at B3. So Ocean Man is still sealed. Dow, delete your move, redo your move. He would not have thrown B3 had I not said that it hit somebody. B5 Wedding Crasher. B5 Wedding Crasher is a hit and does break Ocean Man's seal. Dimes and Valar, you guys understand what just happened. I called B3 as a seal breaker and it was not. All right. Now, Pope, your secondary move. B5 Sad, Ocean Man, res and restore. And Pope, secondary attack. So obviously it's not a two-seater if you're getting another attack and we didn't sink it. Monster to B6 is going to break Tiny seal. Tiny, you're up. Tiny going to max seal, go G2 Reds. G2 Reds is en route, and it's a miss, Dimes. Gronk, your move. B6 Monster. B6 monster is going to break Tiny Seal. Bones, you're up with Dolly. Going to send a Max Seal over to Tiny. G4 Wedding Crasher. G4 is going to break Valar's Seal. Skylight, you're up. B6 monster. Break Tiny Seal again. Dimes, you're up. G4 sad. Smart move. It's a hit. Valar, res and restore. Sly tying this thing up. Dimes. Throw your bonus attack. Got ourselves a ball game. G5 Vlads. Breaking Busy Seal. Valar, your move. B6 sad. Taking down the great Tiny. Tiny res and restore. Valar, you get a bonus attack. B8 monster. Why not, right? Taking a gamble. B8 is a miss. Bones, you're up. Are we going to tie this thing up? G5 sad. Busy res and restore. Bones, bonus attack. It is tied. Each team with a 3-seater, both looking for that 2-seater. B6. Bones letting it fly like Valar. She's like, I'm going to find one. B6 is a miss. All right, but remember, Sly does have a bomb in their boat, so that could be the difference. Both teams trying to pull it out. Julia, your move. Trixie, E1, F1. E1 is a miss. F1 is also a miss. Craven Light, your move. Who is going to find that final boat first? Trixie, E6, A8. Craven Light. One of those two is a hit. Ark better find a bomb quickly. Gemstone is 3 for 3. Gem. A chance to be a hero before they close the door. E7, F6. One of those two is a hit. You guys are killing me. Oh my goodness. Both teams uncovered some info. Wow, here we go. Ocean Man, your move. A8 Reds. Ocean Man has broken Skylight Seal. He knows something. Oh, is it going to come down to the skip? Busy Bee, your move. Oh my goodness. One team has a bomb. One team knows. Oh, is this skip player going to... This could get crazy. Busy Bee. F6 Sad. Max Seal to Sky. F6 is a miss. It is a miss. Football, your move. A8 Vlads is a hit. Gonna break Skylight Seal. All right, we got Dow, Pope, and Tiny. Dow, your move. Max Seal to Skylight. E7, Sad Grenade. E7, breaks Dolly Seal. Pope, your move. And nothing is a given. Pope, we need your move. Team Ark, I need a move. Sad to E7. It is a hit. Dolly, Res and Restore. The only thing left, as we know, is the bomb, but we don't know. All right, Pope. Monster to E6. Is E6 going to win the game? It's a miss. Tiny, your move. How many times can teams miss? Tiny, gonna break Skylight seal. Gronk as Villar, your move. Who is gonna find it first? What an epic battle with these two. Gronk, sad grenade to E8. Well, you don't need a sad grenade because if you hit, the game's over. But does she get E8 for the win? Villar, letting it fly. It's a miss. Another miss. Dolly, you're up. Dolly, A8 sad grenade is a hit. Skylight, res and restore. Bones, second attack. Now, where will Bones go? Same situation maybe that Ark is in. B8 Wedding Crasher. She breaks Gronk's seal. She knows. She knows. All right. Listen up. Julia, it's a bomb. It's a 50-50 chance. Get your move in. If you get it right, you win. If you get it wrong, you are going to lose. D7 monster. Did she get it right? D7 is the bomb. Oh my goodness. On the final move, Julia finding out where the animal was located and down to the wire. Justice with the final attack. If Julia misses, then Dimes is going to end the game with the very next move. Wow. Awesome job. Awesome job, both teams. Wow. We could not have had two games go down to the wire, even 4 minutes to go, too. You guys played super fast. This game was neck and neck the whole way. Wow. All right. Hey, if Castle Strike is anything like this, we're going to have a blast Wednesday night. So, awesome job starting out the season. We will do this again in about a month. Mir 1-0, Ark 1-0, Sly and Vox both played some really, really awesome games. So great job, everybody. Tomorrow night, who knows what's going down tomorrow night? It's 3 letters. Type it in chat right now if you know the 3 letters that we're going to do tomorrow. Because we are doing it big tomorrow night. It is the IRS reload and the biggest, best reload we ever put together. So you guys have a great night. I will talk to you later on. I'm going to go rest my voice because this was pretty intense one tonight. I'm loving me some Ship Strike. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you soon.